Hi, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. I am happy to tell you that today, March 4, 2021, I take a knowledge test for Learner's Permit. Then, earlier in the morning, I wake up 7 a.m. Then I start preparing so that after I shower and start changing clothes, I will read a little so that it will refresh in my mind. So earlier in the morning, I think 7:30, I read my questionnaires and I read some in the books, but not all in the books. Mostly I read in the questionnaire that I have. Then 8:30 a.m. I start walking from our house to the DMB. My appointment is 9:30 a.m. in the DMB. So since I start walking here in our house, 8:30, I reach in the DMB office 9:33. 1 hour and 3 minutes. So I'm late 3 minutes. But they said in the appointment, it's better earlier compared to 9:30 appointment. But I'm glad there have a lot of people line in the DMB. So I go inside in the DMB. Then even though I walk and run because my time is almost lapsed because my appointment is 9:30. So when I go inside, I told that I need to take my knowledge test. So I start taking the test 9:45. So I'm done 10:20. Then I'm glad I passed. I only get 5 mistakes, so I got 45 score out of 50. So I only 5 mistakes. The first knowledge test that I take is on my date of birth, March 1, but I failed. 1 to 29, I got 11 mistakes. So the rest is correct. So they never proceed because you only got 11 mistakes. Then after that, your exam is finished. So now my second take, I pass. I'm happy. But before I take the exam, I free that I will pass, or either I will study more so that I can pass on the next day. You know what? I already got an appointment today and tomorrow because just in case I will not pass today or tomorrow, I will prefer for the other day so that I can take an exam. But I'm glad I passed the exam. So I'm very happy. Then I wanted to show you my learner's permit. I hide some of my information, but I will show you. I'm so very happy and thankful that I got a learner's license so that my husband can teach me how to drive, because in the Philippines I don't know how to drive. I don't own any motorcycle, car, or etc. I don't have a transportation. I only pay so that I can go to our office before. So now I will show you my learner's permit. I only put a copy because I hide my identity. So I will show you. That is the learner's license that I got. Yeah. This is the foot there. I am safe driver. The issue today, March 4, 2021. Then, that is my information and that is my learner license. The lady assessed me and gave my learner license. She told me if I know how to drive, so I can take a road test so that I can have a real driver license. This is only a learner license. I cannot drive without a company of over 21 years old have Class E driver license. So at least I got a learner license so that I can drive in our car. Then after my husband teach me how to drive, so the next move is I will take a road test. then I will update you guys. Then I will show you what the questionnaire appear when I test today. I hope I can help to a Filipina that wanted to take a knowledge test here in Florida. It is better to read the books in handbook and also try to upload a app for DMB questionnaire. There have a lot of questions that really help you in actual question. So I will show you my other proof that I got today. This is my other proof. Lee County Tax Collector, State of Florida. Welcome to the Lee County Tax Collector, Lehigh Acres, S105, complete testing. 3/4/2021, 10:28 a.m. Tune in. This is the, while I'm waiting my learner's license, this is the number that they called. So, I will show you some of my questionnaire there. I put knowledge test learner's permit. This one I researched in online. So there have a question. It says there, you are driving toward a railroad crossing that does not have gate or lights. The train is approaching, but there might be just enough time for you to cross the track before it arrives. You should, I will say the answer. The answer is slow down, stop at the crossing and wait for the train to cross in front of you. This is my answer, so I'm correct. But it already appeared in DMB, real DMB knowledge test exam. The number 2, when you are driving on multi-lane road, if another vehicle moves into your lane right in front of you, cutting you off, you should. The right answer is stay calm, slow down, if necessary to avoid a crash, and gently drop back to a safe following distance. So, it's already appeared in my exam today. Number 3 question, if you wanted to go to a social event where you might drink alcohol, you should use public transportation or a taxi if available, or arrange to go in a vehicle with 2 or more persons, and agree that one of you will not drink alcohol. That is the right answer, but it never appeared in my question today. Question 4, you are driving on a slippery road in car with anti-lock brakes, ABS. If you need to make an emergency stop, you should. The answer, I will only tell you the answer. The answer is press down hard on the brake pedal, hold it down, and steer out of danger. That is the correct answer that I given you. When you are driving at night, it go to my exam. It appeared this one. When you are driving at night, you must not drive with only parking lights on in place of headlight. It is against the law. It already appeared in my exam. This one. Before making a left turn or right turn, you should signal for at least 100 feet. It never appeared. Number 7. When you see a bicyclist on the road ahead with their left arm extended downward to their left, you should assume the bicyclist is signaling that they are slowing down or stopping. This is the right answer. Number 8. When you are driving on a highway that does not have a paved shoulder, if your vehicle breaks down, you should try to get your vehicle completely out of the traffic lanes and off the paved surface of the highway before stopping. This is the right answer. It already appeared. The question number 8. Question number 9. If you are the driver or owner of a vehicle which is in crash, that is your fault, and you are not insured in compliance with the financial responsibility law. The answer is you may be required to pay for damage before your driving privilege is reinstated. The first exam that I take last March 1, it appeared this question number 9. But today it never appeared. Question 10. If you are a licensed driver under the age of 17, you must be accompanied by a driver who is 21 years of age or older and holds a valid Class E or higher driver license if you want to operate a motor vehicle between 11 p.m. and 6 a.m. unless you are driving to or from work. It never appears, but sometimes it will appear. Question 11. If a law enforcement officer stops a vehicle for a traffic violation and finds a front seat passenger 17 years of age or younger not wearing a seatbelt violation will be charged to driver. The first exam that I take in March 1, it appeared this one, the driver. Question number 12. You are looking for a place to park your vehicle and there is a space ahead near a fire hydrant. You are not allowed to park. The right answer is within 15 feet of a fire hydrant. The first knowledge test exam that I take in March 1, they offer this one. But today, March 4, they never offer. Question 13. When entering an expressway, never stop in the acceleration lane unless traffic is too heavy for you to merge safely. That is the right answer that I tell you. 14. You are driving on a public road and need to turn your vehicle around. You can use a 3-point turn. The right answer is only where U-turns are permitted and only if the road is too narrow for your vehicle to make a U-turn and you cannot go around the block. It appeared the question today. Question 14, it already appeared in my question today. Question number 15. Unless otherwise posted, the speed limit for cars in residential area is 30 miles per hour. That is it never offered my question today. Last month, in March 1, it already offered that kind of question. 16. You are driving on a multi-lane road or highway and are approaching an emergency vehicle parked along the roadway with its emergency light activated. If you are in the lane closest to the emergency vehicle, you must, I will tell the right answer. Safely leave the lane closest to an emergency vehicle or slow down to a speed 20 miles per hour below the posted speed limit. That is the correct answer. It already appeared today, my question, and also in March 1. Question 17. When approaching an intersection, if you see a traffic sign in the shape of a triangle, the sign is yield sign. It appeared today. Question number 17 and also in March 1 it appeared. Question 18. You are driving a vehicle that has automatic transmission. When you park on a hill, you should hit the parking brake first before you shift the transmission into park. It appeared in March 1, question 18, and today, March 4, it appeared to my question. Question number 19. When a projecting load extends to the rear 4 or more feet beyond the bed or body of vehicle in the daytime, the extreme rear and side of the load must be marked by 4 red flags. The correct answer. Then the last question. If a law enforcement officer suspects your vehicle is not properly maintained or does not comply with Florida Motor Vehicle Equipment Standard, the officer may stop your vehicle at any time for a vehicle inspection. It appeared to my question today. So guys, you must prepare. There have a lot of questions that I have, but I only have a few time. I got a lot of questions here. This is the questionnaire that I read. I got a lot. And also this one, they have an explanation. I'm tired of reading, so I only show you. This is the questionnaire that I study, and also the books. I will show you the books. I only borrow the books to my friend. We are a neighbor. She's a Filipina, but she lives in Manila, and we are a neighbor here in Lehigh. So I am so happy that she permit that I borrow her book. So this is the questionnaire that I study. Some of this question is, I saw this one today, but not all, but I study a lot so that I'm prepared, because the first knowledge test I fail. 1 to 29 I got already 11 mistakes, so that's why I'm just preparing so that I can pass. Yeah. Then this is the free trial. I got a lot of mistake too here. I feel yeah. I try to take exam. Yeah. So I preferred. The next one failed also. I will show you. So the books that this is the book that I borrowed to a Filipina. She already passed. So I borrow. This is 2020. I read only one time to this book. Then I review some. Yeah. Only one time. But every year the handy book is always changed. Handy? What do you call it? Handy. I don't know what it's called, but I know. What do you call this one? Handbooks. It always changes every year. So I only read one time. I have 2, 3.
I was trying to get 2 payments out of this. So he said I didn't pay last month.
You never pay last month?
I did pay last month.
So this is the book that I borrowed to my friend Filipina. I only read once. Only one time. Because I'm lazy of reading this kind of book. I feel sleepy. But all the question came from these handbooks. If you are not lazy reading, you will pass in your first take. But I'm lazy reading of this one, so I fail. So don't follow my example. Just read these handbooks, then you will pass in your first exam. Because all the question came from these handbooks. All the question is here. It's already, the information that you need to know is already here in the handbooks.
Let's see, I guess February 8th is when it registered.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're dinging me for being late. And I'm sorry, it used to be 10.
This is a real ID. I got mine a Learner'S like this one. Before identification, if you are young, this is your learner license.
From the 10th to the 5th. And so what, all of a sudden I'm trying to play catch up with their bookkeeping, but my bookkeeping is going on the 5th. You know, they're a bunch of crap. That's what it amounts to. They're just a bunch of crap.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now, March 3rd, okay. Pay on a credit card. Okay, how do I go beyond, how do I view a couple months? Add user, go paperless, more account services.
I don't know.
Pending transaction, there are no pending transactions. Payment for, okay, I made that payment, that's done. I owe zero.
This is all the
It shows I paid
information
my sister's account on
that I
the
read.
8th of February. And actually it was the 6th.
This is the paycheck that they sent me.
Load previous statement.
So this is the penmanship of the Filipina, that the owner of these handbooks.
January 6th.
I will show you.
So
I
we
like
got
her
paid on the 6th.
penmanship.
Okay. I'm okay. Load previous statement.
Like study, pass, drive safely, Florida, arrive alive, buckle up, available
It says
for
December
download at
7th.
flhsmb.gov/handbooks. So that's it.
Okay, well, they're not getting on the 5th like they want it. So I am sorry. I pay it with my credit card on the 5th. You know, you guys just redo your stupid, you know, it used to be on the 10th. Now you want me to redo my books? Give me a
That
break.
is my learner license. And this is the proof that I go to the DMV. Then I complete the testing. So I got a learner license. That's what I got. It's very nice feeling. So that is why I share to everyone of my experience. So that is the proof. It's the same date here. Yeah, March 4, 4E. March 4. So that's all I already share. Hi guys, I already share my experience and the questionnaire that I study, and also the handbooks that I got, but it's not mine. I only borrowed to a Filipina. Then we are friends, I think. We know each other since June 2020. Then because of the pandemic, we cannot see each other because we need to social distancing and no visitor allowed in our house, so that we are still healthy. So I'm very happy because here in Lehigh, I can say I have a friend that I can lean on, that is the owner of the handbooks, that I can talk to her about my own problems. I can ask her a little help. It's not about money, but only a time that she will listen, because sometimes we need someone to talk about what we experience every day. Because me, I'm a Filipina. I have a different culture than my husband is American. Sometimes being married is not easy. You need to adjust because you have own attitude. Both of you have own attitude. You need to adjust. So that is my experience. I will tell you, I came here in Lehigh, here in Florida, last August 4, 2019. So I'm going 2 years here. At my first year, I am afraid to take the exam because I don't have idea what is the question. Then I don't have idea that there have a handbooks that you need to read. So I don't have a guts to take the exam. When I meet a owner of this handbook, she is very eager to take the exam. So until she passed. So I am motivated to her because she do her best to pass the exam. And also because our husband, as American husband, they are busy. They don't have time to teach us in driving. So that is why my husband never teach me how to drive, because I don't have a learner's permit. So she have a work, so she pay for the DMB for practice driving so that she can pass the road test. So suddenly, after she passed, I think she passed the exam, the knowledge test in August. I think August or July. That says July. Then August, she passed the road test, so she got a driver license. Then she encouraged me to take the exam for knowledge test so that I can have a learner's license so that my husband can teach me, because my husband doesn't teach me if I don't have a learner license, because it's very dangerous if you don't have a learner license to drive here. So that is why I'm being motivated, because she always texting me asking me when is the time that I will take a knowledge test. So I told her okay, maybe on March, because did you know what, that I think alcohol and substance test August. Then how many months lapse? August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. 7 months. Then now I decided to take the exam. Then first take failed, second take passed. So I'm glad I passed. So to all Filipina that live here in the United States, be motivated and have courage, because in the Philippines we never drive, or if you drive, you have a good life in the Philippines. Because as of me, I don't have a good life in the Philippines. We are very poor, so I don't know how to drive because we don't own a house, even a car. So when I came here in the United States, so we need to drive, because you cannot go anywhere without driving. I will tell you that my experience earlier, it's too hard to walk. From my house to DMB, it consumed 1 hour and 3 minutes. Imagine 1 hour and 3 minutes walking. It's not easy. So we need to know how to drive. We need to take the exam before our husband can teach us how to drive. So have courage, have what you call self-confidence that you can pass the exam. If you read the handbooks, it's easy to pass. So about driving, I will share my experience how I can learn driving. Then I will share to everyone so that you are motivated and have courage to drive. I am a first timer to drive, and also this is the first time that I got a license in the Philippines. I don't have a license. So to all the viewers nationwide here in Florida, Philippines, Europe, Canada, which part of the country you are, thank you for watching in my channel. That is my experience, that I am happy to tell to everyone that I passed the knowledge test. Then I got a learner's license, so my husband can teach me how to drive, because I don't know how to drive. So to all my viewers, to all my subscribers, to all my friends, everyone, Filipina, to my closest, thank you for supporting my YouTube channel. I am a small YouTuber. This is my experience for the exam of the knowledge test that I got a learner license today, March 4, 2021. So thank you so much, guys. I hope you are encouraged and motivated to take the exam too, so that you can get a learner license. Then the next step that I need to know is how to drive, so that I can take a road test. Then I can have a real driver license. Thank you so much for watching in my YouTube channel. Please take care, everyone, and just visit my next video. It is encouraging. Thank you, guys. Have a good day and take care. Bye bye. See you next time in my new video. Bye bye.